Hey guys, back again with another business video for personal trainers and trainers at Pure Gym. So, this video is about how to enter a state of flow. Now, this sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? What is flow? I call this, this is a state of effortless grind. So you're basically grinding and you're not even thinking about it. You're just going through the motions and it's working. And this is a beautiful state to be in. You're not, no dilemmas, no stressful situations. You're just doing it. No hurdles, no challenges. You're just going through the motions, and it is a beautiful situation to be in. It's one of those situations that helped me to, have a monster month of breaking the 8,000 a month barrier, 8K a month barrier, and it's just a great situation to be in. So, the number one way to enter a state of flow is to find a system that works for you and absolutely rinse it. Rinse that. Rinse it. Until there is, until you've rinsed it to the point where you need to find another way. And you know what? All the tips that I've used to get into this state of flow are in my free book, The Low Cost Gym PT Success Guide, which you can download in the description for free. So, the main way I got into flow, this was mainly obviously about getting clients, retaining clients. So I'm gonna go through as much of my system as I can, obviously without making this video too long. So the first thing was getting lead generation. So how I done this? I done a bunch of activities to raise interest, and through these activities, I offered a free gift. Free gift in the form of a free fitness assessment, or my free fitness assessment and body transformation session. So, the free gift. So, I tried to offer this free gift to as many people as possible. So the ways I've done this, I've done classes, I've done inductions, I answered the door. Not so much, but it did help. And classes induction, answered the door, and I also walked the floor sometimes. And sometimes people would come up to me randomly. So, these were the two primary methods, classes and inductions. Also, I had posters, and there was also a member mail out where the manager at my gym, had a system where we would get in touch with new members to offer, and I would offer them the free gifts. So all of these were designed to get people to take up my free gift offer. And from there, I would have my free fitness assessment and body transformation session. So let's put free fitness assessment, so FFA. And from that, I would get clients. So this was just part of the system. This is half of the system, because obviously you get clients, how are you going to keep them? That was another whole half of the system. So, my grind made sure I was just banging these out. Classes, I might do 3 classes a day, 15 classes a week. I would do inductions. I'd put in my diary when are the inductions, make sure I don't miss them. You know what I'm saying? I won't make a session overrun into an induction time, because I know someone might be there waiting, and that is the lowest hanging fruit. Inductions, the lowest hanging, easiest, if people turn up. Classes for me, most consistent where I got clients, but inductions were the easiest. Answering the door, I generally hated this. There was times there might be 2 or 3 PTs waiting, checking your phone. You got one eye on the door, someone's coming, you're sprinting. Little barge, get out of the way, let me answer that door. That's why I stopped doing it. It just didn't feel right for me. It's like, it's the lowest, it's just you being at the right place at the right time. Nothing special about you, nothing specialized. And I'm trying to, at least with a class and induction, you can show off your personality, at least to differentiate yourself. But answering the door, you're just the person at the door. And don't get me wrong, I've had some of my best ever clients from answering the door, but I just didn't feel right about it. It's just like, it just didn't feel like the right way for me to get clients. Walking the floor, I did this when times are tough, but not my favorite. Posters were handy, speak to your managers about this, if they can do this for you. And the mail out also was pretty handy. although you did get a few time wasters who took up the offer. So yes, being in a state of flow, I was just banging this out. I wasn't even thinking about it, just grinding. And the system worked so well. Allowed me to get to this 8K mark, which I thought, was going to be really tough. And just by doing these processes. And like I said, these are all outlined in the book. So yeah, when you find a system that works for you, getting these people to do the free gift and go through the sales process and getting the clients, you just got to trust the process, because there's times where things aren't going to work. You might have a whole, you might do 3 classes in a row and no one takes up your free gift. Like, you're thinking, what's going on? This worked for me before. Why is it not working now? And you might start doubting yourself, start doubting the system. You know what I'm saying? I used to even write on my in my notes or on my whiteboard when I used to have like my goals here. I put trust the process, because once you find something that works, a good thing, just stick to it. You know what I'm saying? That will stop you from feeling the ups and lows. Like, I've had 6 clients in a row, 6 members in a row come through this free fitness assessment, and no one signed up, and you're like, oh my goodness, the world's crashing down, I'm never gonna get another client. But when you find a system that truly works, you can just trust in it, and you just don't even question it, and your mind and focus is on flow and grinding. You're not thinking about challenges and hurdles, because you figured it out already. And that's why, this stuff just works so well for me. I just trusted it, and it helped me ride the low times. And then, with the dips, you get the highs as well. Like, I have times I do 3 of these, boom, 3 clients in a row, like crazy, like whoa. And I'd have like 2 weeks where, maybe I'd have an 80% conversion rate, but it's just how it goes. It's just hard to, predict who's gonna sign up, who's not. But just keep doing this, head down, and it will all work for you. And that's part of the mindset, the hustle. Just have a positive attitude, and also having the goals help as well. So there was a time where, I had some really big goals that really helped me really grind. So one of them was moving to my apartment, so where I live now. So where I was living before, it was, because where my gym is, Canary Wharf, obviously, you got some massive wealth, some really beautiful apartments, huge high rises, big wealth. You might see a Ferrari or a Porsche, or you know what I'm saying. But I lived, but it's surrounded by essentially what was poverty. It might still even be poverty. Isle of Dogs, Popular, some really poor people in the area, some really run-down areas, like, we don't really want to be hanging around too much. So it's crazy. They literally just got a pile of money, just dumped it in shithole area, and well, I'm gonna get in trouble for that, but just dumped it in a poor area, and so you got a big disparity. So I used to live in a house in the Isle of Dogs, which was in a crappy neighborhood, crappy house. I rented 1 room. So where can I put this? So I rented 1 room. I don't know what I'm gonna write. What am I gonna write here? So I rented 1 room, and I had to share the bathroom, and I had to share the kitchen with 4 other people. Sometimes you go to the bathroom and there'd be hairs there, or you go to the kitchen and it'd be a moldy pot. It was just nasty. I used to get the creeps. I'd have to time my showers when, just after the cleaner finished, or I would actually shower in the gym. I would shower in my gym and I would eat in my gym, and it got so bad, the kitchen was so dirty that I had to have a fridge in my bedroom. My girl will testify to that. I had a mini fridge in my bedroom to put my milk and stuff, because I couldn't bear going to the kitchen. I had a microwave in my room, and I was buying little meals from Tesco, warming them up, meal deals. Man, it was bad, man. But I thank God for those times, because you appreciate life now, but literally could not cook. And thank God my girlfriend actually lived 10-minute walk from me, so I spent a lot of time with her and her uni friends, which was fun until they turned. Who's this guy who just in our place and that, using our hot water, always around. I was one of those guys. Sometimes it happens, innit? But yeah, so I was so driven to get out of that position. I was living there for about 8 months, and I thought, this was the time. Let me step up a level. So now I live near City Airport, near the Excel Centre, a beautiful apartment, got my own. I always dreamt of having my own garage with my own car parking space, so I don't have to walk on the main road and see any pagans. I could just, drive in, park up, go to the lift, don't see no one. And yeah, I managed to achieve that. I managed to get the apartment, I've got a view of the water, which is something I always dreamt of. I want to get another apartment, hopefully, so I can see the Thames, I can see the Royal Docks. I can see even boats coming past, sailing boats. The planes are landing, flying off. I see the trains, and I love it. And it's a dream come true. Also, so the house was one. So how should I put this? The flat or the apartment was one big goal that helped me grind, and also the car. So I really dreamt about getting a new car. I remember 2017, those times where I was in my renting one room. Me and my girlfriend took the train to Essex to go visit the BMW dealership, and you know what they say about The Secret. You gotta put yourself, visualize, taste the car, taste what you want, taste the apartment, and visualize it. It'll come true. So I actually drove a BMW X6, tested that out, and I loved it. Took a picture, and I had that as one of my vision boards. And I didn't end up getting a BMW X6. I managed to get a Mercedes CLA. A car I really love. A brand new car. I've got a lease. I would have always advised you lease. I'm paying about $280 a month. I went to Select Car Leasing, great website. Get a brand new car. Don't have to deal with no maintenance, no nothing. The apartment, I rent the apartment as well, no maintenance. The landlord deals with that. And eventually I'll get to a position where hopefully I can make enough money to become an owner, own some places, rent them out, and create some passive income. But that's another video. But going for these goals, the apartment and the car, help me grind it out, help me really drive and just bang this out. Effortless grind, flow. I had the goals there, I had the system there, and boom, it all happened. So if you want this to be you've got some goals, you're really maybe not happy at your current situation, download my free book, link in the description, The Low Cost Gym PT Business Success Guide. So if you found this useful, give me a thumbs up, subscribe as well, and catch you on the next one.